Welcome to my channel, Kids Cartoon 2D and 3D.
Tom and Jerry are in the greatest escape mission ever. They've been locked up inside a giant maze mansion by an evil villain. The house is full of mysterious doors, tricky traps, and secret passageways. Every door that they go through takes them to a different part of the house. But every time they think they're close to freedom, another one of Toodle's evil gadgets catches them and sends them back to the beginning. After a few hours of trying to escape, Tom and Jerry are exhausted. They collapse on the floor and take a break. Jerry looks around the room they're in and sees a hole in the wall. He crawls through it and finds himself in a secret passageway. Jerry quickly runs away down the passage. Tom sees where Jerry went and quickly follows him. The passage leads them to a giant library filled with thousands of books. Jerry hides behind a bookshelf while Tom searches for him. Tom looks everywhere but can't find Jerry anywhere. Jerry quietly sneaks away from the bookshelf and begins searching for another way out of the library. He finds a secret passage hidden behind a bookcase. Jerry crawls through the passage and finds himself outside on a balcony. He looks around and sees a rope cart hanging off the side of the building. Jerry gets in and begins swinging from balcony to balcony. Tom finds the secret passage and quickly crawls through it. He sees where Jerry went and quickly starts climbing the rope cart after him. Jerry swings all the way across the yard until he reaches a tree. He jumps out of the cart and quickly climbs up the tree. Tom climbs up the rope cart after him, but he's too slow and Jerry is already up the tree. Jerry looks around and sees a big slide on the other side of the tree. He jumps onto it and slides all the way down to the ground. Tom slides down the slide after him, but Jerry is already gone. Jerry keeps running until he reaches the forest. He looks back and sees Tom coming after him. Jerry quickly hides behind a bush. When Tom goes past him, Jerry sneaks out from behind the bush and keeps running. The forest is dark and scary, but Jerry doesn't care. He's almost free. Then suddenly, Jerry steps on a twig and it snaps. Tom hears it and turns around. He spots Jerry and begins chasing him through the forest. Jerry runs and runs, but Tom is gaining on him. Then suddenly, Jerry sees a big log and jumps over it. Unfortunately, Jerry didn't see a hole on the other side of the log. He falls into it and lands in a pile of water. Tom jumps over the log and lands right next to Jerry. He's about to pounce, but then a fish jumps out of the water and onto Tom's face. This gives Jerry enough time to climb out of the hole and run away. Tom shakes the fish off of him and angrily starts chasing Jerry again. They run through the forest until they reach a clearing. In the middle of the clearing is a big river. Jerry looks around and sees a small rowboat in the water. He quickly paddles across the river, but Tom is right behind him. Tom jumps out of the boat and starts walking on the water. Jerry quickly paddles to the other side of the river and runs away. The chase takes them through the forest and into the mountains. Finally, they reach the top of a mountain. Jerry looks around and sees a zip line going all the way down. Jerry quickly grabs the rope and begins sliding down. Tom follows him, but Jerry goes much faster because he has a parachute. The zip line takes them all the way to the bottom of the mountain. Jerry opens his parachute and begins floating away. Tom tries to grab him, but Jerry is already gone. Jerry floats all the way to a tree and safely lands on a branch. He looks around and sees a big city in the distance. Jerry smiles and starts walking towards the city. He's finally free. Tom hits the tree with his head and angrily looks at Jerry walking away. Tom jumps off the tree and starts chasing him again. They run through the streets of the city until they reach a park. In the middle of the park is a big fountain. Jerry looks around and sees a manhole cover nearby. He quickly crawls through it and finds himself in a sewer. Tom follows him, but Jerry goes down a secret passage. The passage takes them to an underground lake. Jerry swims across the lake, but Tom is right behind him. Just when Tom is about to grab Jerry, Jerry dives into a tunnel. The tunnel takes them to a subway station. Jerry quickly runs onto the tracks and hides between two trains. When Tom goes by, he accidentally hits the lever, opening the train doors. Jerry sneaks out of the train and runs away. The train doors close and the train moves away. Jerry runs through the subway station and out onto the street. He looks around and sees a big department store. Jerry quickly runs inside. Tom follows him, but Jerry hides behind a shelf. Tom looks everywhere, but he can't find Jerry anywhere. Jerry sneaks out from behind the shelf and begins searching for an exit. He finds a delivery cart and hides in it. A worker unloads boxes from the truck and Jerry quietly sneaks out of the cart. The worker closes the cart and begins loading the boxes back onto the truck. Jerry quickly runs out of the store before Tom can catch him. Tom runs into the store and sees where Jerry went, but it's too late. Jerry is already gone. Outside, Jerry keeps running until he reaches a busy intersection. He looks around and sees a hot dog stand nearby. Jerry quickly hides behind it. A man walks up to the stand and orders a hot dog. The man pays for the hot dog and walks away. Jerry quickly grabs it and starts eating. Tom runs up to the stand, but Jerry is already gone. Jerry runs down the street, but Tom is right behind him. Suddenly, a taxi cab honks its horn and swerves to avoid hitting Jerry. Tom, who is standing too close to the car, gets hit and knocked out cold. Jerry quickly runs away. Jerry runs and runs until he reaches a big hotel. He quickly runs inside and takes an elevator to the top floor. Jerry looks around and sees a big "Do Not Enter" sign on the door at the end of the hall. Of course, Jerry goes through the door. On the other side is a rooftop garden. Jerry looks around and sees a helicopter on the other side of the roof. Jerry quickly runs to it and jumps inside. The pilot starts the helicopter and they quickly fly away. Back inside the mansion, Tom wakes up and looks around. He's trapped inside the mansion with all of Toot's evil gadgets. Just when Tom thinks he might be stuck here forever, he finds a secret passage behind a painting. It leads him to a secret room with a computer. Tom hacks into the system and finds out that there's a secret exit in the basement. Tom quickly runs downstairs, but it's locked. Tom uses his claws to pry open the door. On the other side is a secret tunnel. Tom crawls through it and finds himself outside. He made it out of the mansion. Jerry and the pilot fly the helicopter over the city. Jerry looks down and sees Tom running on the ground below them. Jerry waves to Tom, and Tom looks up and sees him. Jerry and the pilot fly over the mountains. Jerry looks back and sees Tom falling asleep. Jerry smiles and keeps waving to Tom. Finally, they reach the forest. Jerry jumps out of the helicopter and begins running. The helicopter flies away. Jerry looks around and sees a big house in the distance. Jerry starts walking towards it. He's finally free from Tom and the evil mastermind. This was the greatest escape mission ever. There were so many close calls, funny fails, and clever escapes. But in the end, Jerry outsmarted Tom and escaped. What will they do next? Will Tom get his revenge on Jerry? Or will Jerry come out on top again? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, their adventures are just getting started. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below to let me know what you thought. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more great content.
Thanks for watching. Now please like and subscribe. And thank you so much.